Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. So, where we last left off, a lot of crazy shit happened, and everything really correlated to where it's at right now. Because from the prologue of what happened, and you know, and what and the specific guest room of itself. So, the plot twist was Battler was supposed thinks he can use one of the first six victims as playing dead as the way that so he himself make it so he can escape the room. But unfortunately, Erica did the thing where she decided to re-kill the first five, making sure they're guaranteed to be dead. Which, in which, I don't know how, because that technically is kind of culprit-like behavior, and that, but it leaves Battler alive to where like he just sealed the room. And she sealed the first two rooms within the guest houses, making sure that no one can save him. Oh, that's one of the cases, and that's where that's where it end up. Battler being all trapped up within the room, and then that's how it ended up with Battler being soulless eyes as well. So it's like episode 5, where it's Battler trying to console Beat Beato as like a soulless doll, but it's completely opposite. So now we're here. We're on chapter 16 of the sort. Yeah. All right, let me just reread because all right. So, why must they fight? The winners will be bound together by a magical miracle and the defeated will fall apart. Why have the demons promised us that we'll fall apart without a magical miracle? Why is a demon's game like this necessary? I don't understand. Yeah, why is the love trial being necessary? No, these people aren't important right now. But yeah, I think Battler's game was supposed to he was trying to prank Erica, but due to one really stupid thing that he had done, it made it so that Erica outpranked him. No, no, these people aren't important right now. I have to think of a trick for escaping as soon as possible so that I can save Battler-san from that closed room.
Battler の話を聞いた。
Is that so?
厄介なことになったらしいな。お姉様。可愛い妹にして、一なる自分の片割れであるそなたを、わらわも助けたい。わらわなりにバトラの密室の謎に挑んでいるが、これは難解だ。まるで、ただの鎖を知恵の輪だと偽られているかのようにさえ感ずる。
Well, here's the thing though. What Battler did is like he constructed his own closed room. So he made his own bed before he lied it just before he lied in it. Before he lied in it, so
ラムダデルタさんに言われました。
yeah, well, he made his own bed before he decided to lie in it.
かつてのベアトリーチェなら絶対に解けるトリックだって。お姉様にはわからないんですか？そのかつてのベアトリーチェという存在は、わらわたちが一つの姿となった完成された姿のことだ。わらわとてその身の一部分に過ぎぬ。解ける道理はない。
So what you're saying is that we're fucked unless and usually it's not the time to merge together. In other words, no matter how much we think in our incomplete forms, we won't be able to understand. Both the older and the younger sister have no way of solving this riddle. Beato shook her head, chasing that thought from her mind.
私は諦めません。あの密室は心を急速に蝕みます。一刻も早く助け出さなければバトラさんの心が壊れてしまう。無論わらわも知恵を貸すことはいとわぬ。しかしわらわとてあの密室は見当もつかぬのだ。
How so? You can't just like work together? Are you telling me that it only works when both merge together?
私たちで知恵を出し合えば、それはきっと一なる私たちが至るのと同じ答えのはず。どうかお姉様も諦めずにお知恵をお貸しください。どうしてあのバトラのためにそこまでせねばならぬのかは相変わらずわからぬが、いいとも。他ならぬ自分自身の頼みである。わらわも知恵を絞ろうぞ。
Even the elder Beatorici questions the chick Beato as to why you are so having some sort of dedication for him.
ごらんフルフル、二人のベアトが一緒に考えているよ。
あの二人は本当にバトラを救い出せるのかしら。
救い出せるさ。愛の奇跡さえあればね。
そうねゼバル、愛の奇跡さえあれば絶対に。
ねえフルフル、僕たちがあの密室を解くヒントを与えてるって気づくと思う？
The two Beatos huddled together, and straining their minds with all they had, they searched for a plan for saving Battler. It was as though they couldn't even see the four people glaring at each other and solemnly discussing the manner of the duel.
気づくわ。愛があれば絶対に。
They were the demons of love. Love is the single element, the source of all miracles. Could a miracle of love provide an answer for a closed room trick? Or
また出たわ。愛がなければ見えない。
and we're just going back. We're going through circles with this one.
そのキャッチコピーが概念的なものとしては通用するのも理解するわ。でも密室トリックは情愛のかけらの一切混じらない純粋かつ冷酷な算数パズルよ。一体この悪魔たちは何をヒントだと語っているの？
Excuse me.
私はすでにある答えを持っている。
Oh, you already have a certain answer up already?
この悪魔たちの発言はそれが正しいことをさらに教えてくれている。
はいはい、あんたはすごいわ。いつだって勝手に正解が分かってる。そして私には一言も教えてくれないんだわ。観測者ルールにのっとるならあんたがそれを私に教えない限り、あんたは正解が分かったふりをしてるだけの嘘つきの可能性もあるってわけだわ。
やはり口の悪い巫女は良い。
You prefer a bad-mouthed Miko over a wholesome, genuine one.
良いぞ人の子よ。私にとっては巫女の皮肉や雑言は神楽と同じ。
Wow. So you do prefer Angie being, you prefer the Miko who is jaded and, you know. I'm really curious. I always wonder about when it comes to Angie if she's like she has like a belief of antinatalism. I don't think so. I feel like I'm making this shit up. Let's see. What if I just Google the definition? Hmm. Oh. Okay, that I'm using that definition pretty wrong. Yeah, I think the definition I could just refer to Angie is like she preferred the bad mouth and she's a nihilist. So, all right.
本当にイラつくご主人様だわ。
Bruh.
お兄ちゃんのバカ。どうしてあんな密室を自ら。
考えるがいい人の子よ。考えるのは物語の中の人物だけの仕事ではないぞ。
The weird thing about it is like he made the closed room himself, but it's weird that he doesn't know the answer of how he can actually get out of it. I mean, unless he has to get backseated, but it's weird.
朗読者のそなたにも思考を楽しむ権利がある。
Yeah, but not everyone enjoys thinking.
私はそれを見るのが楽しい。
Why did he make that kind of room? Now that's weird. You're expecting me to solve it how to get out of it when it comes if I was in Battler's shoes. Like, I think this is one of those like imagine making like one of those Escape the Room series, but with an Umineko edition. I mean, I guess I would play that, honestly. I mean, I think the thing is, like, I used to play one of those like flash games that involves like, escape whichever area specifically.
かけてもいいわ。あんた、前の巫女には絶対愛想をつかされて逃げられたんだわ。
私をなじって楽しむもよし、二人のベアトと共に悩むもよし。そなたが考えぬ限り物語は進まぬぞ。
Well, you're not wrong.
どうしてよ。私は朗読者でしょ。ただ黙々と読み進めればいいだけの話でしょ。
I mean, that's what I've been doing. I feel like, yeah, like most of the shit that, Battler is going through is like, I just stay quiet and read. I don't know how I can actually, like, construct, the reason as to why Erika's smart or, or how is Erika having the detective's authority even though she's not supposed to have the intention to kill, A real detective doesn't do shit like that. Or, like if those bodies weren't confirmed to be dead and then, Erika did this some sort of thing, then how come I can't label her as the culprit then? These are just like questions. These like people say they can throw a question. They can ask me questions like, okay, why did they did this? And I can do the same thing. I question that shit. But then when it comes to like Umineko logic, what?
いいえ、
No, I can't just sit back and read.
考えてほしいのです。読み手のあなたにも。
なるほど。あんたつくづく嫌な作家ね。
Of course, Angie hadn't reached the end of the manuscript she was reading. However, it would end with just a few pages more. What about the rest of the tale? It should continue much further than this. There should be many more pages remaining. Those were inside a different brown envelope, which was in Hachijo's hand. With a grin on her face, Hachijo waved the thick brown envelope about. If you want to read more, do what I tell you.
クール。これはお嬢が一本取られましたぜ。
Yeah, so funny. Wait, I always wondered the. Wait a minute. Why does his voice sound like he's from like an? Why is it the same? Why does it sound similar to like the same voice for a FGO character? Why am I getting this feeling? Oh god. Okay, now wait. Yeah, wait a minute. That's the same. It's the same. It's the same voice that shared for the VA that voiced Amakusa also voiced Sakata Kintoki from FGO. The more I know. So funny. Letting you read only so far for free and then stopping when it finally gets to the good part. Amakusa couldn't stop laughing at this evil business practice.
あなたなりの意見が推理が欲しいのです。それを先に私に話してくれたら、この続きの原稿をお渡ししましょう。
You tell me those now, I'll hand over the rest of the manuscript. So you're gonna do that little TikTok trade offer, huh? You're gonna tell me my own thoughts, my own insider reasoning in exchange to finish the rest of this episode. I see. Oh boy. You sly bastard. It's not to mention Hachito Toya. Toya sounds like a boy name if you ask me. It sounds like a. Why do I get the feeling that kind of name is just a cover up for someone? Part of a disguise, if you ask me. Cover up for someone that also, write tales.
バカにしてるわ。こんなふざけた真似をされてまであんたの言いなりになると思う？
お嬢、まあ、落ち着いて。俺も先が読みたいですから頭を冷やしてくださいって。
I mean, I do want.
八条先生、原稿の続きですが、密室トリックの答えやいろんな謎の真相も書かれているんですよね。
You're right about the answer.
もちろん。もっとも何も考えぬ思考なき者が読んでも分かるようには書いてありませんが。
あんたいつか熱烈な読者に裏切られたって刺されるわよ。
それを分かっているから人前に出ないのですよ。人の子よ。
とにかく八条先生はこうおっしゃいたいわけだ。まずは答えを聞かせろ。答え合わせはその後だと。
その通りです、青年。意地悪がしたいのではない。本当の意味で物語の結末をしっかりと理解してほしいから尋ねているのです。 天草、あんたすっかり楽しんでるでしょ。ああ、そういえばあんたはテレビのクイズ番組とかめちゃくちゃ大真面目に挑戦してたもんね。
I mean, if you look like simple TV game shows, like, that's the thing, right? Like, if you look at TV game shows, like, if you're growing up within a certain Western region, like, if you listen to, like, Wheel of Fortune or fucking Jeopardy or, like, any kind of, like, similar, like, game quiz shows like that, I mean, that is one way to get some little bit of interesting, learning. I mean, it's not like you're trying to win. It's the only reason you kind of get like some sort of like the end result is like it's like, oh, now I kind of understand that answer is you know. It's not like you're trying to win like within an ego wise.
なるほど。人生をあんたの方が私より数段楽しんでるみたいだわ。
I mean, I guess Angie's not really the kind of the that's weird, right? Angie's mind was what my I don't know. I don't know what goes on within Angie's personality in honesty, but it is kind of funny.
さあ、バトラを密室から出す奇跡のトリックを。どうかあなたも考えてください。
What miraculous trick could get Battler out of that closed room?
考えたものにこそ。いえ、考えたものにしかこの続きを与えたくないのですから。
What would be the answer? What miraculous trick? In the Witch's Cathedral. Oh no, are we going back to the pro? Is this the one where it leads back to where the prologue was? Oh shit. In the Witch's Cathedral, no. Considering everything that's gone on in here, maybe it should be called the Demon's Abode. Erika, who wanted to savor the memory of her perfect victory, stood with the whole vast cathedral to herself as the flush slowly left her cheeks. Then, though she thought herself alone on that balcony, she saw a shadow. It was Lambda Delta.
ラムダデルタ教でしたか。こんなところにお一人でいらっしゃるとはお珍しいです。
ああ、あんた。大勝利おめでとう。おかしいわね。あんたには前回もそんなことを同じ場所で言った気がするわ。
That wasn't exactly a compliment. However, Erika was in such a good mood that even those words sounded like one.
さっきちらりと聞こえてしまったのですが。
何？
Heard what?
ラムダデルタ教もかつてどこかの大魔女のゲーム版で駒ともてあそばれ無限地獄に閉じ込められた経験がおありとか。
I mean, you can speak for fucking Burncastle herself. I mean, if Lambda Delta had some fucking trauma, maybe it's obviously that Burncastle would have some similar experience as well. So, and I'm pretty sure that's in description itself. Pretty sure it's somewhere around there. Erika had a crude, triumphant look on her face, as though she'd managed to pry into some embarrassing memory from the other's past. However, Lambda Delta didn't look in the least bit flustered, and instead gazed down from the balcony in silence.
春は？私は何年閉じ込められたかしら。ベルンみたいに私も律儀に数えていればよかったかしら。 うん、多分数えなくて正解だったわ。数えてしまったからベルンは壊れてしまったのよ。
我が主もロジックエラーの地獄に落ちたことがあるというのですか？
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that Burn Castle would. I mean, not all characters are perfect, you know? Like, there's always going to be, like, at least a minimum of one flaw at the least. Excuse me.
ハルはロジックエラーを起こしたのはあの子ではないけれど。
主がゲームマスターではない。
そうよ。当時あの子はまだ自覚さえしていない小さな駒だったわ。ロジックエラーを起こしたのはベルンの主であるゲームマスターだった。
The Game Master. Okay, who the Game Master exactly are you talking about? Are we talking... Let me guess. Are we talking about Featherine? Is that what you're trying to specify?
我が主も魔女の駒だったのですか？
ええ。あの子の主。これがまたひどいやつでね。自分で作ったゲームのはずなのに途中でゴールがわからなくなっちゃって。
I mean, maybe it's not Featherine, but he could be someone else who I don't know, so...
スタートとゴールがつながった。ドーナツみたいな壊れたすごろくを作ってしまったのよ。
ゴールをなくしたとは？
ロジックエラーってことね。どうやれば自分の望むゴールにたどり着けるか。そいつは自分のすごろくをロジックを描けなかった。だからいつまでもすごろくは壊れたままでゴールがなかった。ならば自分一人で静かにそれを悩んで考え出せばいいのに。そいつはあろうことかその考えることさえも駒であるベルンに任せっきりにしたのよ。
Talk about irresponsibility.
無限の猿の定理って知ってる？
The infinite monkey theorem. I don't think I ever got any sort of logic behind the infinite monkey theorem. No. It might tell me maybe at the end of episode 6. I mean, I could look it up myself, but might as well give me one as a part of the hint later.
猿が無限の時間の中でデタラメにタイプライターを打ち続ければ、いつか偶然にも文字列がハムレットと全く同じ文章になるかもしれないという理論。いえ、暴論ですね。
ひどい地獄よね。ベルンは無限の時間の間意味もわからずデタラメにタイプライターを叩かせられて、ゲームマスターは自分さえ思いつかないゴールを彼女に作らせようとしたのよ。
Was trying to get a burn to create a goal that this game master hadn't even thought of. Could Erica even imagine how horrible a hell that would have been? A job that you have to do 100 times, and a job with a 100th chance of success that you have to keep doing repeatedly. 100th chance. Oh, hey. Wow, relying on gotcha. Holy shit. Probabilistically, they may look very similar, but the difference in cruelty between them is great. When you have to do a job 100 times, you steadily approach the end, get more efficient as you become more used to it, and it eventually does end. However, a job that succeeds with a 100th probability doesn't reflect the hard work of the individual in the slightest. Everything is left to luck. In the worst case scenario, even the task of flipping a coin until you get heads can last more than 100 years.
タイプライターの鍵盤数っていくつくらい？ 100 個くらいかしら。それをデタラメに叩いてハムレットになる確率って何分の1だと思う？
想像もつかないです。
I mean, I know what a typewriter is, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I mean, no, I think I'm pretty sure I've seen an actual typewriter, like, you know, like this in like on display but that was like when I was a kid.
多分それはあまりに天文学的。
そう。もはや無限にも等しい時間よ。それほどの気の遠くなる時間をあの子はずっと奇跡を打ち出すまでタイプライターを叩かせ続けられたのよ。
Well, that's just called button mashing.
それが奇跡の魔女。
あの子が魔女じゃなかったら、いえ、魔女になれなかったら、多分今も永遠にタイプライターの前にくくりつけられた黒猫のままだったわ。あの子は奇跡に愛され、見事に奇跡を打ち出し、魔女となってあの地獄を生還したの。その地獄があまりに長すぎて過酷すぎて、あの子の心はすっかり壊れてしまった。だからあんなにも意地悪で残酷な魔女に。
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're just giving me a and if you're just giving me a backstory when it comes to Burn Castle, and a reasoning as to why we're supposed to hate her, then I mean, other than Burn Castle is just a resemblance of like, you know, Rika Farud from Higurashi, and they even have like, the quote from her when you're reading Higurashi. So, seems such a mean and heartless witch.
あんたも選べるなら、あんな主は嫌だったでしょ？
そんなことはないです。我が主の駒となれて私は光栄です。我が主は強き者、虐げる者です。弱者を踏みつけるのは当然の権利なのです。
Oh, bullshit. No, just because you're dedicating to your loyalty don't push your loyalty too hard there. Not everything is to be trusted, because there's always going to be some backstabbery, there's always going to be some sort of betrayal later on, Not people can change their minds, and then there are always going to be some sort of trust issues, as part of the of it within the end result,
いじめる側の人間ってわけ。最上級のいじめっ子の作り方って知ってる？
Hold on, what did this say? Yeah. Gee, I wonder the see the hell when you're escaping the hell to the point of the mind, when you're escaping the long ass hellish life that your mind is already was when your mind went broken. That, huh? I wonder. I wonder if the analogy is like with the, you know, when in doubt, when you're bullied, then become the bully. I, don't. What a what a harsh sense of reality right there of for to make this sort of analogy. You know how to be a great bully.
いいえ。
簡単よ。短い時間でもいいからたっぷりいじめて、不意にそれをやめ、今度は力を与えるの。これをやれば誰であっても最上級のいじめっ子に生まれ変わるわ。しかもすごいことに、本人はほんの3日しかいじめられてなくても、その100億倍の期間の間、自分はいじめられっ子だと信じながら最上級のいじめっ子として君臨するの。
それが我が主と何か？
That's a good question.
あんたにベルンのことは何も分かってないわ。だから私はね、ベルンがどんなに冷酷で残忍で最悪なゲロカスであっても、私だけはあの子の本当の姿を知っててあげたいの。そして私もね、私の本当の姿を理解してくれるのは地獄の生還者であるあの子だけだと思ってるのよ。あんたは私とベルンの仲を嫉妬してるみたいだけど、諦めなさい。あんたがくぐってきたと思ってる地獄なんて、私たちが這い出してきた地獄ではまばたき一つ程度のもんなんだから。
That's that you know I I knew that that kind of analogy is there because that's like getting told that advice when you're in when you're in high school or something. You're getting told the school fighting logic. This time, Erika was probably the one being mocked. The discouraged expression on her face clearly showed that she couldn't accept Lambda Delta's words.
お言葉ですが、地獄は長さではなく深さだと考えてます。
ふーん。言うじゃない、真実の魔女エリカ。
ラムダデルタ教の潜られた地獄を私は存じません。そして私が地獄にいた時間などきっと瞬き一つ分程度でしょう。しかしその深みでは私は何ら劣ることはないと思っています。
あんたの戦勝祝いも兼ねて反論しないで聞いてあげるわ。
私に言わせれば、我が主の落ちた奇跡があれば抜けられる地獄も、存じ上げませんが絶対の意志があれば抜けられるラムダデルタ教の地獄も、どちらも抜けられるようにできている程度の地獄です。
へえ、言うじゃない。
私は真実の魔女です。私の潜った地獄にはただ真実がありました。真実という冷酷な現実の前には一切の意志も、そして奇跡さえも介在できません。私はその真実を踏み越えてここへ至ったのです。 この真実に耐えるという力において、私はあなたにも我が主にも引けを取るつもりはありません。
You don't believe that your power of withstanding the truth is in no way inferior to yours or your master's. So, with your logic of harsh reality of truth, it's okay to like go after some lower classmen and call them stupid for believing in like Santa Claus or something stupid like that. I don't know. Like imagine in this scenario if you're in like I don't know, like in junior high or something stupid. I don't know, like I guess believing in Santa if you're like at 13 years old is technically kind of embarrassing, but still.
真実に耐える力って何よ。
わからぬ者にはわかりません。それを制止できなかったからこそ、あなたたちは真実の魔女たりえないのではありませんか？
It's with the oh wow, her face changed.
許すわ、その暴言も。それに相槌を打ってあげることがこのラムダデルタからの勝利の褒美よ。
ありがとうございます、大ラムダデルタ卿。
あら珍しい。あなたたちが仲良くしてるなんてね。
At some point, Berncastle had appeared on the opposite balcony of the cathedral. Erika, noticing her, cried, "My master," happily and dashed over.
ラムダデルタ卿に我が主の昔話を伺っておりました。奇跡の魔女である我が主にふさわしい奇跡の物語よ。
一度だけ許してあげる。
はい。
あ、
二度と私の昔の話はしないで。
Yeah, that triggered you, huh? Fucking Berncastle being in a villain, you're so fucking high and mighty, but when I say something about... See, the fight fire with fire logic, like, wanna fucking belittle me. I could do the same thing to you, for your fucking ass. A grimace rose to her face and blasted Erika's good mood away. Then she understood. Berncastle was also a witch running from boredom. If it caught up with her, she would remember. Those never-ending days of hell. This is proof that even my master still hadn't gotten over the pain and fear of hell. It means that she lacks the power to withstand the truth. For the first time, Erika felt just a little disdain for her master.
失礼しました。それよりこのようなところへどうしてお越しに？
あなたに褒美を取らせようと思って探してたのよ。
褒美ですか？ありがとうございます、我が主。
へえ、何それ羨ましい。何を取らせる気？
まずあんたを仮でなく本当の魔女へ昇格することを認めるわ。後見人は私よ。
I mean, you know, that's the funny thing whenever Berncastle gets triggered. Imagine Battler imagine Battler granted the knowledge of that.
真実の魔女フルドエリカ。
ありがとうございます。
借りが抜けただけじゃないの。 その程度の褒美じゃあまり嬉しくないわ。もっと素敵なご褒美がいいわよね。
いえ、そんなことありません。十分嬉しいです。
Of course, on the inside, Erika did want another present. Mimicking Lambda Delta, she looked at her master to see if any further rewards would be coming.
もう一つの褒美はあれよ。
Berncastel snapped her fingers. As she did, a cloud of gold butterflies gathered and summoned Battler Dirt sitting in the throne at the center of the cathedral. Of course, his eyes were blank. He was still a shell of himself, his heart trapped in the closed room that he would never be able to escape from.
あの男をエリカに褒美として与えるわ。バトラーを褒美に？
へえ、なるほどね。エリカにこのゲーム版の領地を全て相続しようって言ってくれてるのよ。
そういうこと。
Oh, I see how it goes.
バトラーの指をご覧なさい。領主の証である片翼のわしの指輪をつけているわ。あれをあなたのものにすれば、あなたは正式にここの領主となる。私に嘱託されるんじゃない。名実ともにあなたの領地となるの。その指輪をバトラの指から抜き取れと？
バカね。女が男の指から指輪をもらえる儀式は一つしかないじゃない。
And that involves a marriage ceremony, right?
エリカ、領主夫人となってバトラーをめとりなさい。
You know, this sounds like a really stupid statement coming from me, but why am I getting the feeling they tried to construct an NTR ending for this?
バトラーをですか？そうよ。永遠に目覚めない領主にはそばで支えて執務を代行する伴侶が必要だわ。つまりあなたがこの領地を支配するのよ。
そして結婚式を挙げ指輪を交換する。バトラの領主の指輪はあんたのものになる。
そして代わりにあなたは霊族の指輪をバトラの指につけなさい。あなたは永遠にバトラを支配し恥ずかしめ、この領地でゲーム版であなたの心が赴くままに大好きな物語を好きなだけ紡ぎなさ
い。領主はフルドエリカ。あんたの望む物語は全てが叶うわ。領主は神。おめでとう。あなたはこの小さいけれど素敵な世界の神になるのよ。
それは本当ですか？
Waka Anaji. Anaji.
私がこの世界の神に。それが私があなたに最後に与える褒美よ。バトラの指輪を得てあなたは自らの世界を作りなさい。その時あなたはもう私の駒じゃない。一人の立派な
そして素敵な魔女だわ。
The wedding slash graduation ceremony.
おめでとう、エリカ卿。そしていつか、かつてベアトがそうしたように、また訪れる私を歓待しなさい。
はい、我が主。これほどの栄誉はありません。そして気に入りました、バトラとの結婚。思えばこれほどの暴虐はないわけです。何しろあのベアトリーチェはバトラに尽くしたい、好かれたいという感情から生まれたらしいじゃないですか。そんな魔女が生み出した世界で私がバトラをめとり、汚す、恥ずかしめる。わかります。恋焦がれる人を奪われる苦しみ、よーくわかります。私はついにそれを与える側に回れたのですね。光栄です。これほどの栄誉はありません。
Oh boy. I feel like my statement would be stupid, but I feel like this is how is well, how I didn't even know Erika has a thing for Battler. I thought so this is the kind of tough love I would expect from this. Or
気に入って
defiling.
くれてよかったわ。あなたが世界で一番喜ぶ褒美だと私は知っていたんだから。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。我が主。
Erika leapt down from the balcony and walked briskly towards Battler. Then she peered down at the reward she had been given.
素敵なフィナーレじゃない。結婚式をやるのね。
そうよ、盛大にね。ベアとのゲームの最後にふさわしいじゃない。
もちろんベアトにも招待状は送るんでしょ。
来てくれるといいんだけど。さあ、忙しくなるわ。式の準備に段取り、招待状。
ウェディングドレスにケーキもね。披露宴の準備もしなくっちゃ。
The two witches disappeared, cackling. Only the two who were to be wed remained in the cathedral.
聞こえてます？バトラさん。これからあなたがどうなるか。
A very whisper for damn it. Battler's consciousness wasn't completely gone. It was very distant, but he was faintly tethered to reality. And that was what made it cruel. It was as cruel as though the spider called Erika had wrapped Battler up and was eating him while he was still conscious. No, she might have been like certain kinds of wasp. It was the cruelty of paralyzing her prey while it still lived, so that she could save him for later and eat him. In other words, her cruelty was that of a predator.
出られませんよ、その密室は。だってあなたがあれほどに赤き真実を並べ密室であることを示したのですから。だから安心して永遠に閉じ込められていてください。そうしている間にあなたの体は私がたっぷりと恥ずかしめて差し上げますから。あなたとの寝室は鏡張りにしましょう。あなたがどうやって恥ずかしめられているかあなたの目にもよーく見えるようにです。そしてその部屋には天井に鳥かごを吊るしましょう。その中にはあなたの愛しの魔女ベアトリーチェを閉じ込めておきましょう。素敵でしょう。ああ、わかるわ。こちら側はなんて甘美なのかしら。
This is how it is to have. Yeah. There is a lot of fetishization within this episode. As he listened to this mad laugh, Battler couldn't even bring a distressed expression to his face. His heart was still trapped in the closed room he had created. His body and soul would soon be trapped within the new closed room of Erika's, a closed room called the marriage.
Yeah, 聞いたかいフルフル。
聞いたわゼパル。バトラ卿とエリカ卿が結婚式ですって。
And now I see why that was a bit of a lead up to the where the prologue to the. Now I. Oh shit. Their words were so similar to their usual shtick that Beato had to ask them to repeat it again.
どういうことですか？
I can see why this correlates to the part where the prologue was. So
ご存知の通り、ここの領主様はお心を塞がれてしまって物も言えない。
just like you were, Beato, from the last episode.
美しきエリカ卿がその妻となられて執務を支えられることになったんですって。
The two demons explained the situation in a very simple yet dramatic way. I know what's going on. They're planning to take advantage of the fact that Battler's heart is sealed away and use marriage to lock up his body as well so that they can steal everything from him. At this rate, Battler's position as Game Master and his territory lord's ring will be stolen away.
おのれ泥棒猫め、好き放題しよって。奪い返そうぞ。わらわに関心はないが、そなたのこととあっては人事ではない。
体だけ奪い返しても仕方がないよ。何しろ婚約証書には大ベルンカステル卿が立会人に名を連ねておいでなんだ。
元老院の大魔女が立会人を務める以上、破棄は本人の意思以外ありえないの。
やはりバトラさんの心をあの密室から救い出さない限り。 けることはできないのですね。
なら彼を密室から救い出す方法を見つけて。
花婿を奪いに行くのね。ああ、それは素敵。
それができればオペラにしたいほどの美しい物語となろうぞ。しかしながらバトラーを閉じ込める密室のなんと難解なことか。出口は扉のみ。そしてチェーンが閉じられていなければ脱出は認められない。
Yeah. Even though the closed room that Battler made could be like extremely, like I wouldn't say it's impossible, but what if they did solve it? Then maybe Beato can unlock her full potential just like last time.
その上チェーンは外からは閉められなくて。
入れ替わりに来てくれる人もいないときたわ。
どう考えてもお手上げだ。
Jover.
諦めたらもう助けることはできないんです。今は諦めずに考え続けることだけが彼を救う唯一の手段なんです。
Though Beato looked as though she was about to burst into tears, she clenched her fists tightly. She was so frustrated with her inability to think. She was so frustrated with her inability to think up any brilliant plan that her heart felt as though it would burst.
ゼパルとフルフルは最も強力な悪魔たちに名を連ねるであろうが、その魔力はあらゆる不可能を可能としてきたという。そなたらの魔力もしくは知恵でこの不可能な密室を破る妙案は出せぬのか。
I don't know if that can work. I mean, I'm pretty sure those two demons are mostly just like to do this for an act, if anything.
そうさ、愛ならどんな不可能も成し遂げる。
成し遂げられないということは愛が足りない証拠だわ。
それを言われると悔しいです。
でも諦めない君の意志の強さには感服するよ。
そんなあなただからきっと奇跡を起こせるわ。
その奇跡のヒントくらい出せぬか。そなたらとわらわは短い付き合いではあるまいに。別れの選別に我が妹にせめてヒントくらいは出してやれぬか。
ヒントなら僕たちはいつだって与えてる。愛がなければ。
Let me get yes. Let me guess. Without love, the truth cannot be seen.
見えない。
見えぬから見せろというのに。こやつらはいつもこういう調子でな。退屈はせぬがこういう時には腹立たしい。
Zepar and Furfur certainly were demons who possessed a great power. The power of love that they bestowed had created several miracles in the past, miracles so great that they left marks on human history. However, those miracles were never given easily. They would give trials, tell riddles, and sometimes help the truth be realized, so that those who desired power could create that power themselves. No matter how pitiful the eyes that looked up at them, the two demons would never lend their power out of pity. As it is with gods, so it is with demons. They help those who help themselves.
分かっています。自分で考えますから。
You're giving this whole love is earned, not given.
必ず私が。見よ悪魔ども、この今時純情な娘を。愛を司る悪魔として心が痛まぬか。
Oh wow, that look.
出せ出せヒントを。ヒントのヒントくらいなら出せるであろう。
Zepar and Furfur looked at each other. Of course, there was no pity on their faces. However, it could be seen that, though they did find the problem amusing, they were considering that what they should do next.
どうするフルフル。
ヒントのヒントならいいかしら。
That would contradict itself. So, I don't know.
ああ、それで構わんから一つドーンと頼む。
When in doubt, use the fucking persuasion that is relied by chance.
よし。それではゼパルとフルフルから
What, are you fucking serious?
愛のヒントのヒントをプレゼント。
What the fuck?
お願いします。
No fucking way. There's no way. Wait. You can give it out just like that? What the fuck? Please tell me it's a joke.
答えが見えないのは？
愛が足りないから。
だからそういうヒントではなくて。
Okay. Ah, they're toying with her. Okay.
もしも足りないのなら？
If you don't have enough
満
love,
ち溢れた恋人たちを観察してはどうだろう。
そうね、幸いなことに。ここには2組も愛し合う者たちがいる。
彼らが愛ゆえに戦うところを少し見物していたらいいんじゃないかい？僕たちの試練を観測者の立場から見てみるといいよ。
that's the hint. You're gonna spectate. That's the hint. That's wild.
だからそういうヒントではないというに。
Beato the Elder yelled at them, asking for a more tangible hint. However, Zepar and Furfur just giggled and ran about like rats. However, Beato took their hint to a hint seriously. Wait, check Beato. She's cooking. She knows what's up. Now that the Beatos were out of it, the second trial was between George and Shannon on one side and Jessica and Cannon on the other. Tear apart the two who are close. In other words, defeat one of the members on the opposing team. They were allowed to use any method they wanted. It could be a duel, or it could be rock, paper, scissors. The four of them had alternated between speaking together, then splitting up and discussing things amongst their teams, and had apparently finally reached a decision.
ゼパル、フルフル。いいかな。おや、やっとお声がかかったよ。
なにジョージ？決闘の方法が決まったの？
「 No matter how much the two demons cheered the four of them on in a joking manner, their serious expressions did not waver.
はい、決闘することにしました。
Hold the duel? What do you mean by hold a duel?
決闘は僕とシャノンの2人が戦います。
That's how it's gonna do. Shannon versus Cannon.
それは意外だね。1対1の決闘ならてっきり。
ジョージとジェシカが戦うものとばかり思っていたわ。
2人がどうしても自分たちで決着したいって聞かねえんだ。
僕も男として見守ることしかできないことが悔しい。しかしシャノンの決意は揺るがない。だから僕らはそれを尊重して信じるしかない。
カノン君、僕を信じてくれてありがとうございます。もし直接戦わなければならない日があったならそうするべきだとずっと思ってきたことなんです。
そしてそれが今日なのだと私たちは理解しました。もちろん避けることのできた日かもしれません。
しかしその日は訪れました。だから僕たちは逃げない。
そうだな。私も逃げないからここにいる。
同じだよ。シャノンを信じた。だからもう僕から何も言うことはない。そしてたとえシャノンが戦う決闘であっても僕たちの力は一つだ。だからこれは共闘なんだ。
はい、そうです。私は私たちを代表するだけなんです。
愛する者たちの決めたことなら。
悪魔とて口を挟めはしないわ。
さて君たちの決闘だけれどどうやって決着をつけるつもりだい？
まさか本当に決闘でいいのかしら。
At once, both Shannon and Cannon nodded.
決闘の方法は？
どちらかが死んで終わる方法なら何でも結構です。
もし許されるなら苦しむことなく安らかに。
I see. It's not a 2v2, but this time they decided to change the the game mode to where it's a servant versus servant thing. Shannon versus Cannon, and then the power they have grant for them is from the one who is loved by them. Interesting track. The track is called Alive.
そして死に至る以外の無用の傷つけ合いを避けられるものを望みます。ゼパル、私たちはこの高潔なる決闘の正しい立ち会い人になるべきだわ。
そうだね。分かったよ二人とも。君たちの高潔な意志を尊重できる 高潔なる決闘を僕らは提案する。
When Zepar clapped loudly, a case with an old design appeared in the air and landed between Shannon and Cannon. Furfur nodded at them, urging them to open it. Cannon crouched down and opened the case. There were some antiques inside. They would have looked splendid hanging on the wall at some classy coffee shop. However, they were not mere decorations now.
これは
What is this?
なるほどね。決闘にふさわしいじゃないか。
Inside the case were two dueling pistols, ancient like the kind used in the Middle Ages. Yes, this was a dueling pistol case that only those who wished for a fight to the death were allowed to open. Ooh. Are we doing one of those, that type of thing? I remember, wait, on episode 3, I think no, what Rudolph did was ridiculous, but we're gonna have a duel between Shannon and Cannon holding these pistols. This will be interesting. But only those who wished for a fight to the death were allowed to open.
弾は一発ずつ。君たちの要望に応え、魔法を込めておいたよ。
体のどこに当たろうとも痛みなく、そして必ず死に至らせる魔法の玉。ありがとうございます。
A magical bullet in which one that gets shot gets put into a sleep, a painless sleep.
最高の慈悲です。
二人が共に弾を外した時は
本来なら引き分け。でも僕たちの試練はそれを許さない。
二人が共に弾を外したなら仕切り直して再び弾を与えるわ。どちらかが死ぬまでそれを繰り返す。
僕は依存ないよ。
私もよ。よかったね。これで私たちはようやく決着をつけられる。
後ろ宮ジョージ、君をシャノン、いやサヨの立ち会い人と認めるよ。
了解だ。
後ろ宮ジェシカ、あなたをカノン、いいえヨシアの立ち会い人と認めるわ。
僕たちは決闘責任者。この決闘を必ず決着させるまで責任を持つ。
All right. I think this is a good time to stop from here. Let's see. There we go. So, next part. Now we already know that, the wedding ceremony about to be the wedding ceremony between, the soulless-eyed battler and Erika, all part of the wedding preparation leads up to where the prologue was. And, the decision of the love trial with a duel to the death to get that over with. So, next part. Let's see how the results will turn out for this. Aside from that, so far, it is pretty interesting how Lambda Delta turned out when it comes to Erika. Even though Lambda Delta is, acting like, she's going along with Burn Castle and the such. A bit of an interesting change to it. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.